And just like that, we have a new guitar pedal. Came in the mail yesterday. Deluxe pedal from Demon FX. Hand wired. Let's see when we open it up. Since I started planning back in 2010, 2011 to have a musical hobby in my life, I decided that I'd start looking at stuff, and I've been hearing about these tube screamers for a long time from guys on YouTube, and I've never had one. And so now, with the annual or anniversary sale on AliExpress, they came out with finally the red version of this Demon FX tube screamer. There's a green one, and there's a red one. And the red one has an internal switch, and the internal switch is to set it between KE and IB, and I can't remember what that means, but it's on a board on the back over here. It's inconvenient, of course, being internally. I'll see if it does any good once I get the back cover off of this thing, and see what happens. So on the front of this thing we have a tone, a drive, a level, we'll see what that does, and a switch that goes between the TS808 version and the TS9. So this is supposed to emulate both versions of Tube Screamer that are quite popular. Okay, the power goes in on the side over there, which is not so nice. Nice if they go in on the top, because it's a little inconvenient down here next to the output. Alright, so let's hook it up and see what happens. That switch is feeling a little softish. Okay. Alright. Let's get some power. Let's go over here and come down there, and we'll see if we can put some power on that. We will put the amplifier in the output. Oh, multiple stages of clicking on that side. That's a different feel. What about this side? 2, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3. Click, click, click. I wonder if they have the pure tone style jacks in there. All right. Let's see if there's any lights. There is. Woohoo! Let me get up my amplifier. Let's see where we're going. We're going to go with the standard, just Deluxe, 65 Deluxe, and see where that goes. Okay. Can we see from there? Let me see. Well, good enough, I guess. And let's plug in. Oh, I don't want to plug that in with the thing on. When I was looking for a single Strat the other day, I couldn't find any in my livery. I completely forgot about my 2011 American Strat in the case. Completely forgot about that. All right. Let's see. Let's turn the amp back up and see what we got. Let's go a little bit like that. Yeah. Can almost get me in there. Ooh, it's been a while. Neck. Middle. Yeah, so this has Texas Customs in it, and that's not the Tex-Mex from Fender. There's a company called Texas Customs. Alright, so let's turn this thing on. Alright, we're going to start on the 808. And there's nothing. And let's see, drive. Okay, so that's volume, basically. Okay, so there's neutral. 12 o'clock with the drive down and the tone down. And on 808, it's neutral at the top between on and off. Let's see about the 809 TS9. I get a click. So it's basically sounding the same, neutral right there. Let's see what happens if we put a little drive up. Alright, so the tone is full treble on the right and full basses on the left. Now this is normal. Maybe out there. There's a tiny bit of boost. And coloration when it's in the on position. Okay, let's go like that. So it gives a boost. Full. Overly trebly on. Let's go to the neck. Middle. if it changes on the 9. Okay, so when you switch to the 9, it seems to go up towards the mid-range a little bit more and takes off a little bit of the bass end, so it just kind of shifts the resonant point a little bit, but not significantly different in any way. And it's a tiny little bit of dirt. So there may be a little bit of a boost there to break up, I don't know, but that's like, okay, full volume, full drive, mid-tone on my Strat. Let's see how she goes with some humbuckers on my Music Fusion. And let's go back down to the middle, go on the 808, and let's turn that back on. Okay, so that's a little bit more powerful than the Strat pickups. And there's only 2 volumes on this guitar. There is no tone. And that's the bridge. And that's the neck on a 3-position switch. That took out some of the my bottom end. Okay, so that's with no drive, but there is a little bit of drive there. So volume-wise, it's about there. Tone-wise, it's about there, between on and off. Actually, the guitar sounds better with it, with no tube screamer. So let's say now we can add some drive, right? Okay. A little more. Finger's not working today, guys. All the way up. Oh, felt something. capable of increasing lots of treble. For my ear, it sounds nice right about there, just above 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Ooh. Lots of amplification. Well, with humbuckers, it really drives. Let's see what happens on the 9. I'd be interested to see a schematic of this thing if I could find one. The 9 and 808 switch is, I'd say, virtually insignificant. But yes, it wants a little bit more input from humbuckers than single coils. Once I get the back off of this thing, I'm going to see if this switch inside makes a difference. I think it switches, they've got it labeled as diodes, so it may switch between a germanium and silicone diodes. I don't know which one is switched at the moment, and we'll see. Oh, they do have different jacks in this thing. They are 3-stage jacks. That's nice. Oh, and there's an internal battery clip. Didn't know that was going to be there. And the switch inside is set to IBA, and there's a K option. Okay, let's see if we can notice any difference with that. Okay, now let's put that down. Pick amplifier. Not on. Let's flip the switch. Again, insignificant changes. Okay, a little bit more bottom end in the K position, which I'm not sure what it is. Okay, that's the 9. Go with the 8. No difference at all in the 8 position. And a really minimal change in tone in the 9 position. Alright, it works. It screams a little bit. Tube screamer. So I guess these things are meant as more of a, they're not a distortion. They're kind of an overdrive. A little bit. At least this one is. Doesn't dirty it up too much. Okay, so both those switches in the back and in the front really aren't doing much of anything. So I think for general purposes, for giving you some more boost and drive that you want a little bit up without a distortion like a vintage overdrive, that gives me a little bit of a, you know, a tonal changes, and you got to play with the tone knob on that one. And it's set up a lot like the Joyo, where it's drive, volume they call it, and tone with the switch. This is usable. Let me turn that noise off, and then we can unplug all of these things, and we'll take a close-up look on the inside here and see what we got. It's got a black circuit board like that, and there's that little switch down there. So all in all, it's pretty neat. Simple power plug down here, but these 3-stage jacks feel really good. Yeah, those 3-stage jacks feel really good. Fairly simple. So 31 bucks on the anniversary sale and free shipping. I finally found a place that would ship it with free shipping and 31 bucks. So not bad. So anyway, that's it, guys. Interesting little pedal. It can scream if you even turn up the amp. I mean, that's a 100-watt amp, and it's only setting at 2.5, right? So 2.5. It's about 25 watts, 25% of what it can put out. So yeah, this could make a really big difference. You know? And this was another. I wonder what it's like. So. Now I'm getting to know what it's like, and then I'll see what it's like with some of the other stuff down there. I may talk about it again. Anyway, guys, thanks for checking in on this thing, and appreciate all your support. Catch us in the next one.